Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome today to Trove. This is a game from the people who made Rift, Trion, very cool company, and they have been nice enough to let me take a look at the alpha for Trove. So these are some other people's servers, which I may actually jump one into. There's one player on there. Let's try and find one that's got a lot of photos and no people on it just for now. Can we get into this server? Yes, we can. And we're immediately greeted by a Stewie and a Gyarados and Zapdos. You'll have to excuse my Pokemon knowledge. Pikachu. I'm sure my girlfriend will correct me if I get anything wrong, because she's quite the Pokemon fan compared to me. To give props. Yeah, sure. There you go. I love you. Okay, so the basis of this game, it's a nice voxel style game. It is kind of like an MMO idea, so you can do all like your multiple servers as you just saw. There's combat in it, very similar to, well, quite a few of your, well, if you remember like Cube World, it's kind of like that similar kind of combat. So you can go and cut these things up. You do actually gain experience stuff, and then they'll fall apart in this really cool little voxel way. This is one of the reasons why I love voxel games, because they're just surprisingly awesome. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I absolutely love them. Then, so you've got the basic kind of combat, and like the usual like crafting. There's a good bit of crafting there, which I'll probably talk a little bit about in a second. So you can then also go into crafting, well, creative mode almost. So there, building mode would probably be a more accurate way. So then if I hold on this, I can mine blocks. Although I can't because this is someone else's server. But usually this beam would break the blocks, and you can farm them up, and then you can build your own little things, which are pretty cool. So I mostly joined someone else's server because I want to go and see if anyone's actually built anything cool. Which, I mean, those are pretty cool, but I think that's all that's on this server. Which, oh, hello, that's kind of cool. So yeah, it's a pretty neat game, and then you obviously as you gain experience, you level up, and then you'll get these different stats. So your stats start getting better and better and better, and you'll be able to craft. So you can do all these other little crafting parts. So you can actually, in your world, create all these different things, which other people, I believe, can go and use. Oh, here we go. Used to create decorative objects placeable only in a homeworld or a cornerstone. So all this stuff's only in your own homeworld, so because I'm not in my own homeworld, I can't really do a fat lot, but these people have actually got stuff that's pre-built, so I thought that'd be a little bit more interesting to look at, because at the minute about the best I could build is a cube, which in a game made out of cubes, or voxels, isn't really that impressive. So it's like I can take these little cubes and make them into one big cube that I can sit in. It's not that impressive. So I'm more for the combat personally, just my kind of thing. I like exploring and seeing all these different things. I probably will get into the building, but at the minute I haven't been able to have a lot of time with it to really get into anything, and the combat just feels nice. It's nice and responsive, so that I like. Plus I'd like to see what some of these other moves you unlock, because I can see a couple of locks down the bottom. So that's just your general left click to swing, and then you've got mouse button 2, so right mouse, does that, which is pretty awesome, and does a hell of a lot of damage as well, as I'll show you here. First hit, bam, nearly killed it, and there you go, one swing and it's done. So that's kind of nice and responsive. So let's just go back to the home screen. Let's see. I'll tell you what, we'll just go to the home world so I can show you a little bit more of the interactions. Even though there is literally nothing here. You can see here where I was just messing around with placing blocks earlier, as I was talking about with the old cube. There we go, there's me sitting in the cube. Everyone's happy. So now we can go to the creative mode. Now I can show you how the laser would work. So you can just break these blocks like this. Any block that was only partially mined, so if I just did that, those will eventually just recover a couple of seconds and they'll just go back to normal. So you can use this to just go around and gather all this kind of stuff. Doesn't know you can break those. Floating bush. Oh yeah. And then you would just, I tell you what, I'll carry on adding to my little thing for now. You can then just simply left click to place things. Well, basically. You can do a lot more than that, I am sure, but I have not had time to really sit down with it yet. So yeah, it's nice and simple for now. If you want to just build very basic structures, I suppose you could do it that way. There's probably a way, because this is these are called primals, I believe, primal green. So then you would be able to go here and actually craft something with them, I should think. So I could craft some of these, perhaps. Apparently not. I don't know where I get half of these things, otherwise I'd craft some of this stuff. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea. So there's that. But obviously you would be able to put down these things that we'll actually be able to create in your home world. Then other people could come to your home world. They can interact with it. You can have a big base here, and you can have a little trading post and all this kind of stuff, and everyone can kind of have... Then people can start to interact with the world a little bit more, which I think is pretty cool. I think, to my knowledge, on other person's world, if you can make a cornerstone, if I remember rightly, then I'm guessing that's what I'm after. But yeah, you would actually be able to build stuff in other people's world. I imagine it's also probably down to the admin as well. Some admins probably don't really want you messing with things. But yeah, this is a brief look at Trove. As I say, it's very early alpha. There's not that much you can really do in it at the minute. Some people have built some really awesome stuff, which I would say go and check out theirs, because I haven't got time to sit and look up all the different servers that they're on. There's plenty of pictures on Google and Trion's website and Twitter and all that kind of stuff as well. It's probably got loads. But as you can see, you can interact a lot more in your own home world. So it's going to be pretty cool once it all goes off. Let's see, we've also got a bomb. I want to see the destruction. I haven't actually tried this yet. So there we go. That's a instant blast there. I'm surprised that didn't actually hurt me. But yeah, so considering this is an alpha, I think it's pretty cool. It's going to be nice, so go and check it out if it's something you're interested in. You can sign up for the beta on their website, and they're regularly giving away keys and things like that on Twitter. So if it's a game you want to try and get your hands on and give it a blast for yourself, they're the best people to follow. And I'll probably take another look at this when it's had a little bit more added to it, because it's good fun, but there's not really a lot for me to really show you at the minute. There's no adventures for me to go on, at least not that I know of. Oh hello, there's one of those blocks. Instantly getting distracted there. Aha. So those are those sharp stones. Okay, so that's really what you want to be looking for. Okay. So yeah, there is some like ores and stuff you can go around and find. I'll probably have to go and do that at some point. But as I say, yeah, we haven't got time today. If I manage to get time somewhere where I can sneak in, I'll go around and farm a load of them, and then I can show you the crafting a bit more. Then maybe I'll make like a 2-3 minute video and just generally show you how it all works and how you can place stuff down, how you can interact with it. But that might be for a video for another day. You'll have to let me know if you even want to see any more Trove. But I will look more into it, like when it goes into like later versions of alpha and beta, and then obviously full release. I'll probably come back and have a look at it on full release and just see exactly what's been added, because everything they've said about the game so far looks really interesting. And I quite like the character models, they're funky. They're a bit different. So, but you know me, I'm a sucker for voxel. So, let's just kill this bee, and then I think we'll call it right there. Bam. Owned you bee. And we'll take the carrot. Okay, looks like someone's actually in our world, or they're just talking... Oh no, I think we're on global chat in general. I think that's everyone's world. So yeah, so I thought someone had jumped into the home world then. I was like, I didn't know people you could just jump into like your own random home world unless you were hosting it, but okay. Yeah, so leave a like if you enjoyed the video, drop me a comment, tell me what you think about Trove so far. If there's anything you'd like to see added to Trove, that would be pretty cool. If there's anything you'd like to see me try and do in Trove, I'd be interested in at least looking at it. If it's doable, I will give it a go. And go and check out Trion. Follow them if you want to see more about this game and see regular updates about it. And yeah, drop me a subscription as well if you want to see more content. There's going to be plenty of awesome ones coming up this week, and I've got a few special videos lined up as well. So I can't say much more about them just yet, but they are coming later this week, all being well. I think the first one drops Thursday at the usual time of about 6 o'clock GMT. So keep your eyes out for that. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye bye.